Be waiting in those growth names until after we get past the first hike. It's been seen before. If you look historically, when a hiking cycle begins, you don't see a firming up in technology in some of those higher growth names until after the hikes start. So I would still wait that out a little bit longer, and then I'd be really choosy about it. You have to choose high quality growth, and you have to choose growth that has earnings momentum behind it. Earnings are going to slow this year. The growth rates are going to slow. GDP growth is going to slow compared to last year. That doesn't make it bad. That doesn't make it weak. It's just a different part of the business cycle.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So SoFi has earnings tomorrow after hours and had a pretty great day today. Up 7.3%, down a little bit after hours. Topped out today around 1170. And you heard Liz Young right there just talking about getting behind companies, growth names that have momentum from earnings. So we can see names like Upstart, which is up 22 bucks today. Now this is a very volatile stock. This thing moves pretty insane. But this one has great momentum behind it, as well as Square, so two fintech names, so very volatile. But this one topped out today around 131. Nice to see Square back up near the 130s after just being, around $84, $82, which was the lowest I've seen it in a while. So we're starting to see fintech recover, seeing PayPal recover, Affirm, tons of names starting to bounce back. Is it a bull trap heading into this week with Fed speakers and the first rate hike coming up? I'm not sure. I am trading very lightly, just, keeping things light because the headlines with Russia, Ukraine, the Fed, and rate hikes, it's just insane. So each day is different. I'm really not swinging much. So being careful out there, but I am excited to see what happens with SoFi's earnings, and we're going to get into that right now. All right, so if you watched my last video, we saw that SoFi had 70% bullish call flow going into today, and that basically paid out nicely. Now we're seeing a little bit of profit taking from the algos, but nothing extreme. So as the price rose up, they just took a little bit off the table, it looks like. The puts are a little bit higher than the calls going into tomorrow. I'm going to monitor flow tomorrow, see if anything unusual or big comes in, on the call side for SoFi. This could likely just be hedging, either people selling calls to collect premium on the earnings pump, or hedging, all of their shares they have in SoFi. But the next move for SoFi is going to be 25.66% from the current price. So, that's looking like $13 to $15 or, $8 to $9 either way. So we're going to get into that chart right now. All right, so here is a visual. I really like the rounding bottom SoFi has here. Now, this was huge support around 10. We saw it go as low as 843 or 845, which was pretty insane. Hopefully, we don't see that number again. So basically, if ER goes horribly wrong, I could see SoFi coming back down to this red box, which is anywhere from 845 to, let's say, $10. And then if ER goes well, let me get that out of the way. If ER goes well, I could see this thing pumping up to 13 all the way to, $15, but I have it top target as 14.30. Basically, sentiment's going to be huge here with the Fed speaking and all this news. You've seen earnings do well, and after hours they pump, and then by the morning with news, things kind of sell off. And so hopefully that doesn't happen to SoFi, but I do have a nice little flag right here. So definitely looking for a breakout, and with, good earnings, I could see this thing heading higher. So it did break through the 1115 level, putting in higher highs and higher lows, which is bullish. So that's what I have for SoFi at the moment. It all depends on earnings and guidance, and I'm really banking on the guidance part of this. And then we also did print a long signal right here, right around the 1050 mark. So that's pretty good. And then we will look at the weekly real quick. And then as far as the weekly, basically we are just back into this box, and we are looking to get up, right around to 14, maybe even see this thing go as high as 15 if earnings are good. And then from there, carry on that momentum along with a growth recovery and see SoFi start heading back up to, $20 plus. That's pretty much it, guys. I am definitely leaning bullish on this one, just with the chart setup and how low SoFi is already, and guidance. I'm banking on guidance, but it can go either way. No matter what happens on this earnings, I'm definitely still long SoFi, so it really doesn't matter. But it would be nice to see a great pump. If flow comes in and shows a lot of unusual call flow, I may play earnings and take a lotto, but we'll just have to wait and see. But hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and have a good one.